The scene is set on a beautiful day with perfect conditions for a game, creating an atmosphere that's both welcoming and full of anticipation. The sun is shining and the vibe is relaxed, especially since there's nothing major at stake, allowing the players to express themselves freely on the pitch. The commentary begins by emphasizing the lack of pressure on the players, which often leads to a more open, free-flowing match, something the neutrals in the crowd would certainly enjoy. The game kicks off, and the action is underway with fans eager to see some entertaining football. As the match progresses, the commentator highlights Gianluigi Donnarumma, praising him as a rare source of inspiration from the goalkeeper's position, with his incredible talent making him one of the most reliable in the world. The crowd is lively, and you can hear the cheers and applause as the game unfolds. Declan Rice is mentioned in the play, and soon after, Arsenal takes the lead with a beautifully executed goal. The commentator praises the high quality of the goal, noting the player's exceptional first touch, followed by a sumptuous second touch that finishes the move. This moment captures the excitement of the game, with the fans roaring in approval and the commentator relaying the energy and skill on display. It's the kind of game where the joy of football really shines through, with players performing at their best in a pressure-free environment. The day was perfect for football. Clear skies, a warm sun, and an electric atmosphere in the stadium. Fans of both teams filled the stands, eager for a match that promised excitement and free-flowing football. With no major stakes on the line, the players were free to express themselves, and the crowd was ready to soak it all in. As the referee's whistle signaled the start of the game, the ball rolled smoothly across the pristine pitch. Arsenal quickly settled into their rhythm, passing the ball confidently between their midfield and defense. The crowd buzzed with anticipation, knowing that a match without pressure could bring out the best in the players. Early on, Arsenal's Declan Rice took control of the midfield, dictating the tempo with his calm and composed play. His presence was felt all over the pitch, breaking up the opposition's attacks and initiating his team's forward movements. The ball moved from side to side, with both teams looking for an opening. Meanwhile, the commentator turned his attention to the goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma, who was standing tall in his goal. It's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma, he remarked. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around. As the minutes ticked by, Arsenal began to find their groove. A quick exchange of passes between their midfielders saw the ball played out wide to Bukayo Saka. He dashed down the wing, leaving his marker trailing behind. Saka delivered a low cross into the box, where Gabriel Jesus was lurking. However, the ball was cleared at the last moment by a desperate defender. The breakthrough finally came midway through the first half. Arsenal won the ball in midfield and quickly transitioned into attack. Martin Odegaard, with his vision and quick feet, threaded a perfect pass through to Rice, who had made a late run into the box. With one sublime touch to control the ball, Rice found himself with only the keeper to beat. The crowd held its breath as Rice took his shot. The ball sailed past Donnarumma and nestled into the bottom corner of the net. The stadium erupted in cheers as Arsenal took the lead. "Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!" the commentator exclaimed. "Oh, high-quality goal! Lovely first touch! Sumptuous second!" Rice's teammates rushed to celebrate with him, their faces beaming with joy. It was a goal that encapsulated everything Arsenal had been working on: fluid movement, precise passing, and clinical finishing. The fans roared their approval, knowing they had just witnessed a moment of pure footballing brilliance. As the game continued, Arsenal remained in control, their confidence growing with every passing minute. Liverpool tried to fight back, pushing forward in search of an equalizer. But Arsenal's defense, marshaled by William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, stood firm. Every time Liverpool tried to break through, they were met with a well-organized and disciplined backline. Despite Liverpool's best efforts, Arsenal maintained their lead as the clock wound down. The final whistle blew, sealing a well-deserved victory for the Gunners. The players celebrated on the pitch, and the fans continued to sing their praises long after the match had ended. It was a perfect day of football. Sunshine, skillful play, and a memorable win. As the fans filed out of the stadium, they knew they had witnessed something special.